everybody, Martin here, back with round 5 of this Legacy League. We've lost the die roll, let's see how we do. I think we can't really get away from this hand, so let's keep it. We'd want another land, I think, instead of one of these cantrips. Island Go. It's so weird not having miracles in the format. Let's venture into non-basic territory here, thinking they don't have the wasteland. Yeah, no, this is good. This lets us work our way towards threshold and or ad nauseam, I guess. So we don't get comboed out on their turn 2, because they're probably a combo deck. Yeah, they go end of turn brainstorm, sure. Soul Land Show and Tell? Verdant Catacombs. Thinking it's not Show and Tell. Tropical Island Ponder. Trying to think what deck plays Tropical Island and Island. And could be Food Chain, or I suppose some sort of Leovold mid-range deck, Shardless even, but you have Island. Why do you fetch Tropical Island? Why don't you fetch like Underground Sea or Bayou even, so they do not shuffle? So I'm not insanely worried that I'm going to die on the next turn, so I'm going to brainstorm here into the face of Daze. I mean, Daze would be annoying here, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, so we are actually able to... No, never mind. I was going to say we're able to cast Ad Nauseam this turn. Let's put back an LED. And the Underground Sea. There was that Cabal Therapy. I didn't see it. How weird is that? That was what I was looking for. I couldn't figure it out. Oh, never mind. So let's ponder here. I'm not too worried. And we'll have 2 discard spells to use next turn, but I think that's okay. If we get Wastelanded, that's pretty bad, but I'm still going with my, thought that they don't have Wasteland. Alright, well, that was not a bad card, but yeah, we'll see. Misty Rainforest. Pass. So, kind of weird they might have Clique here. Not going to play at the LED because they very well could have Abrupt Decay. So let's duress them, or what? Actually, let's cast a Dark Ritual, because if they then have Clique, we can Dark Ritual and we can Brainstorm in response. But if we dress them first, we can't because, yeah, then we don't have black mana for both, like if we want to brainstorm. It's tricky. They could have like a spell pierce here, that would be really annoying. Not the end of the world, obviously, but... Okay, so that resolves. So let's dress them. Brainstorm, sure. So no clique. So they're going to need to have the goods here to not die now. Force of will. Okay. So they either force of will because... Like, let's say they had double force of will, and they pitched a Baleful Strix so that we couldn't dress that. So they would have double force. So you're not forcing to protect your second force, because that just doesn't make sense. You are forcing us to not show us that you have nothing else, or because you have Flusterstorm? I don't think it makes a lot of sense. I think they're out of interaction. Let's cast Brainstorm in response, just in case they have, like, some kind of action. They might want to use it now, or they might think that this Brainstorm is really important or something. It won't hurt our mana. Yeah, we drew another Cabal Ritual, so that's really good. We're gonna do like this, put back the Cabal Ritual, or the Cabal Therapy, and then we're just gonna dress them again after we cast our second Cabal Ritual. I guess like if they had the days now, I'm gonna be very sad. Oh, they don't. I'm guessing they have nothing. I suppose they could have like a second Brainstorm and Brainstorm into another Force of Will. Is that it? But I don't know. Still doesn't really make a lot of sense. Okay. We could Cabal Ritual ad nauseum in response to any of this, but I want to see what this dredges up. Another force? Ah, it's Aluren. So what are they protecting here? So let's Cabal Ritual in response. I guess it doesn't really make sense doing it in response. Because if we ad nauseum, we'll have two floating. If they somehow have another Force of Will, then we'll only have 2 mana for our Infernal Tutor, so it won't, like, it won't do it. Alright, well, I mean, if they have another Force of Will, then I guess they're Hellbent. We'll draw the Cabal Therapy now, so we'll get to see what's up. That should do it, right? But in case we whiff on the therapy. I just want like a Duress or a Probe. Okay, I don't get it. Now I can die to stuff, so I'm not gonna draw anything more. Let's just ponder here, see if we can find a probe for good. measure. I don't see what they have that kills us here. Invasive surgery, I guess. Let's cast this. So I mean, if they were to have a card that interacts with Infernal Tutor, we can always just make a lot of goblins now and kill them on the swing back. I guess Flusterstorm, but it doesn't make sense. Okay. They had nothing. Eternal Witness. Okay, so this is Aluren. That was some interesting use of Force of Wills. Okay, so I guess against Aluren, probably want some sort of bounce stuff, because they might have Hateberry type creatures. Not sure, maybe 2 is excessive. Do we want like the Singleton Dark Confidant maybe? What don't we want? Empty the Warren seems a little suspect, and we even showed it to them now, so maybe we can cut that. It's probably still good in the early turns, but they'll have death rights and stuff to clutter up the board, and they can just combo us out. Lose some preordain maybe? Yeah, let's try this. I'm not so sure about the Grim Tutor without the Empty the Warrens though, but I don't want to cut too much on business. Yeah, we keep this. Has everything we need. We probably want some more lands, but if we draw a probe and see they don't have Force of Will, I'll be sad that I sided out Empty the Warrens. Yeah, let's duress them. Force of Will? Huh. Recruiter of the Guard. So they are splashing white. What happened? They just did not shuffle on that ponder. Urgh. So we're possibly looking at a sort of hate bear next turn. That's not nice. Let's say Ponder, Strix, Recruiter, Island, Catacombs. So if they had found Force of Will on with the Ponder, it would take a lot of nerve for them to not take it and leave it on top. So I think I'm going to take the Thoughtseize. And let's just pass. Hope we don't get like Aethersworn Canonist here, because we only have the one Chain of Vapor. Okay, so they just ponder. Fetching before they ponder, I guess to clear the top of their library. They do not shuffle. So we draw land, so that means we can go 2 lands, 3 with the pedal, 5 with Dark Ritual, 8 with Lineside Diamond, 6 with Infernal Tutor, and then we'll be able to both therapy and ad nauseum. But we'll have no mana floating and have made our land drop and be down both a pedal and a Lineside Diamond. Might still be worth it though. Not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure. Let's see. So they brainstorm in response. Golly. So I guess that was what they drew off their blind. Oh, not, sorry, never mind. They pondered and didn't shuffle. Yeah, let's take the force of will. Could be it's more likely they have like surgical extraction or something. Where'd you go? Force of will. Okay, so they've hidden Strix and Recruiter, right? It has to be it. Is there anything that kills us next turn then? Or do we get a free turn? Let's see here. They pondered turn 1. And then they... Wow, okay. So let's see here. Delta, Island, Trob, Forest, Aluren. When I dressed them, I took the Thoughtseize, left them with Ponder, and they had Strix and Recruiter of the Guard. So I don't, unless they're no, that's fine. We'll just we'll get another turn. I think we want to brainstorm at the end of their turn. That way we'll have mana floating when we ad nauseam. Let's see. Yeah. Let's go for it. We can get like threshold on this Cabal ritual. Let's go like this, and we'll sack this LED for red. I think that we can just go for Passing Flames actually. Let's do that. Alright, sweet. Wow, okay, so this is what you get now. No booster packs. So I guess the treasure chests. Alright, whatever, I'll look at that later on. Well, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope it was fun. I had fun playing. I'm really sort of feel like I've turned a corner a bit on playing Magic again. So hopefully I'll get to do some more videos. Probably it will be spaced out a bit more than maybe back in the day, but hopefully it'll be less than like several months in between. Yeah, I think things went fairly decently. We lost the one match to Death and Taxes 2-1, and I don't know, yeah, that happens. We had a brainstorm that could have gotten us there, but it bricked, and we were brainstorm locked, and that happens, so I'm not too stressed about that. played against some fun decks. So yeah, I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.